The night my parents chose a wedding over my dying child, at my brother's $300,000 wedding, my mother raised a glass and announced, loud enough for the entire ballroom to hear, that they would not be contributing another dime to any medical drama, meaning my 3-year-old daughter fighting for breath in the ICU. 5 years later, they came crawling back. My name's Daniel Ruiz, 32, interior designer in Austin. My parents, Victor and Marlene, own a mid-range furniture store and live for status, Instagram vacations, leased luxury cars, the illusion of wealth. My younger brother, Tyler, has always been their prince. When I got an A, they shrugged. When Tyler brought home a B-, they threw a barbecue. I graduated high school with honors, got $50. 2 months later, Tyler's 2.2 GPA earned him a $12,000 graduation blowout with a DJ and a chocolate fountain, point being, I learned early that blood didn't guarantee loyalty. Years later, I started my own design firm. That's when I met Anna. We married, had a daughter, Ruby, and thought we'd built a good life. The only mistake? No health insurance. Small business owners know the drill. You put it off because you're young and healthy. Then, Ruby collapsed in the living room. A cough we thought was allergies was something far worse. Congenital airway deformity, the doctor said. She needs surgery now. The billing coordinator slid a paper across the desk. $120,000 up front. I didn't hesitate. Do the surgery. We'll find the money. I drove straight to my parents' house. When I arrived, the place was packed. Guests in cocktail attire, champagne towers, Tyler posing for photos. It was his pre-wedding celebration. Mom, Dad, I said, shaking. Ruby needs emergency surgery. She might not make it. We need $120,000. My mother set her wine down delicately. Oh, Daniel, we've already committed to Tyler's wedding. My father nodded. We spent $300,000. If we give you that, there is no wedding. I turned to Tyler, who stood there in a custom-tailored suit. Please, I said, dropping to my knees on their polished hardwood floor. I'm begging you. Ruby is dying. Tyler stepped back like I was contagious. You think I'm canceling my wedding? I'm sorry, but no. Guests whispered. One laughed. My father put a hand on my shoulder. Get up. Don't embarrass the family. I stood. Thank you, I said quietly, for showing me who my real family is. Then I walked out and never went back. Anna's parents were at the hospital before I even arrived. Her father, a retired mechanic, hugged me and said, we'll figure it out. I sold everything. My truck, our furniture, every tool I owned. Friends pitched in, colleagues donated. Still $40,000 short. Then Anna's parents called. We sold our house, her father said. As long as Ruby lives, it's worth it. My blood family chose a party. My in-laws chose my daughter. The surgery was successful. Ruby survived. And from that moment on, I swore I would never ask my parents for anything again. I threw myself into work. 16-hour days, bigger contracts, new clients. Within 3 years, my one-man business grew into one of the most sought-after design firms in the region. Last year, Forbes interviewed me. What motivated your success? The journalist asked. I told the truth. I once begged my family to help save my dying daughter. They refused because they'd already spent their money on my brother's wedding. So I'd like to thank my parents, Victor and Marlene, and my brother Tyler for teaching me that family isn't defined by blood. The quote went viral. Clients cut ties with my parents' business. Tyler's wife filed for divorce. Their store tanked. Their mansion was listed within weeks. A month ago, my mother called. We mortgaged the house. The bank is foreclosing. Daniel, we need $200,000. I said, do you remember when I needed $120,000 to save Ruby and you chose a party? Please, she said, voice breaking. We're family. No, I said. My real family already helped me. I hung up. That night, Anna told me, maybe you should help them. Not for them, for you, so you won't carry regrets. I thought about it. The next day, I invited them over. They looked smaller, worn down, gray, desperate. I placed a suitcase on the table, opened it, $200,000 in cash. This is the last time, I said. From this moment forward, consider me dead. They left with the money, but nothing else. I've never felt lighter. Today, I have everything that matters. A wife who stood by me, a daughter who survived, a second child on the way, and in-laws who taught me what real family looks like.